Welcome to Daily Focus and welcome from Port St. Lucie, Florida. And I'm thankful for another beautiful day and excited about getting the things done today that the Lord has put on my plate. And I hope that you're looking forward to a profitable day as well. In Matthew chapter 5, starting in verse number 13 to 16, we really have an admonition. Uh, Jesus has already talked to them about what the fulfilled Christian life looks like. It is a reflection of the character traits of Christ. And if we will reflect Christ in our meekness, in our humility, and in our suffering, and in our pursuits, that not only will Christ be glorified, but will be fulfilled with that purpose. And so then he's going to go into, so this is who you are, but this is what you do. I've called you to be salt and light. And he said, so you are the salt of the world. You're the salt of the earth. Um, this is my plan. I don't have a backup plan. I don't have a secondary plan for the world to hear about Christ. You who are in Christ, that's my plan. And so if the salt has lost its saltiness, if it's lost its savor, then what good is it? It really just needs to be trodden under the foot of man. And it really is an indictment against Christians who do not share the gospel, who do not accurately portray the character traits of Christ. And so we tend to somehow forget how important this role is, this design of God and this entrustment that he's given to us who are in Christ. And so then he says, you're the light of the world. And he admonishes us to let our light so shine among men that they may see our good works and glorify our Father which is in heaven. In other words, our good works are those beatitudes. It's the manifestations of Christ. And so we're not doing right. We're not doing good so that people think something of us, so that our self-image, so that our reputation, so that what people think of us is enhanced. That's not why we're here. It's never going to be about us, but rather why we do what's right, why we pursue after righteousness, why we portray the actual character traits of Christ is so that our Father in heaven can be glorified in the design of salvation, which is centered around Christ. How people who are our brothers and sisters in Christ can be motivated to actually be sanctified, be conformed to the image of Christ. And so we do good work so that people around us, when they see them, they see Christ, they don't see us. And God in heaven is glorified in his brilliance and in the designs he has that center around his son, Jesus Christ. And so as we go out today, may we be intentional. May we be responsible with this understanding that we're salt and we're light. And God doesn't have a backup plan. So everyone who we see today, saved or unsaved, they might see Christ in us and God be glorified and their lives enhanced because of Christ. Whether they need Christ for salvation or whether they need to put off the old man and put on the new man and look more like Christ as a child of God, that when they see our good works, they might see Christ and God be glorified and their hearts challenged about Jesus Christ. And so what an incredible privilege. I hope that you're faithful today and every day, but may we just be a little more intentional today to share the gospel and present Christ to those who are watching. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. I'll look forward to